I always say anything can happen in any of my tournaments, right? Well, last video was one of those. Hen was down 20, and then he went up to win by 40-something because of one mistake by Daddy-O. Remember, anything can happen. Let's see what happens in this match with my personal me and Kentaro. If you're ready, don't forget to destroy the like button, subscribe, turn on all the bells necessary. Let's just get right into the match. Starts right now. Here we go. My personal me starts his day. 4-pin. Just like how Hen started last time. 4-pin. Kentaro, good start. Well, my personal me is now on the board. Kentaro in the second. A little bit light. Trips out the 10. You love to see it. A little bit high again. 4-pin. Okay. He's clean. Kentaro in the third. Gobble, gobble. My personal me in the fourth. Nice. Gets another strike. His second strike of the game. Nice. All right. Entering the fifth.
2 for 2.
Double up. That was a well-needed double. Kentaro in the fifth. Nice. With a little bit of loft because it was a little bit left, but the loft was able to let the ball hold. And it read the hook a little bit later. 6th frame. Nice. Gobble, gobble. Into 6. Kentaro. No. No perfect game for anybody in this game. Nice. Trip 10. That was for a ham bone as well. Oh my. Kentaro now trips out the 7. Matt's over there. He's training for his quarterfinal match. 5 in a row for my personal me. Oh my! It's a tight match now. Max score for my personal me, 270. Max score for Kentaro, 279. This shot here matters. Unlucky. Okay? And that was big in Foundation 9th. Kentaro takes advantage of that spare, and he has a solid lead. 4-pin. For 238, yes. Kentaro.
Amazing.
He's going to end with possibly 6 in a row and a 279. He already has a nice, clean lead. Nice. Wow. A 279 to start. A 41 pin win in game 1 for Kentaro. Dinger Dang needs a 42 pin win in game 2 or better to take the dub. Remember, Hen last time was on the trailing game and he still won. Let's see what happens in game 2. Alright, 42 pins or better to win. Alright, good start.
Nice one.
Alright, strike a piece, good start. A little bit high, again, same spot, 4 pin. Kentaro in the second, nice. Everybody's tripping 7 pins this tournament. Uh-oh, look out. Okay. Nice, I didn't think that would strike. But it was a nice forward roll. Kentaro's planning on hooking it a little bit, and it's working. Gobble gobble for Kentaro. High again. Another 4 pin. Kentaro in the 4th. For the front 4, no! Now we're in a completely different ball game now. 4-7. Oh, that bounced out. I could have gotten some of those crazy splits. Nice. Now, my personal me will need a lot more of those if he wants to win. Kentaro in the 5th. But when he strikes, it really doesn't matter. Because if he strikes, then he has a higher chance of winning. 18-pin lead for Kentaro. But Dinger Dang is trying to put his hat, trying to put his name in the hat. Nice. Kentaro will not budge. Nice shot by my personal me. Narrowing the deficit back to 8. Kentaro. Big shot for a gobble gobble. My personal me trips out to 10. Hambo. High. 4-7. Is that the momentum shift?
Good pickup.
For the lead. Yes! Now, this is huge. Will it be enough? Kentaro is now down 4. But that strike will really help. 42 pins for the win needed. So he'll need to strike out, and that's trouble. What I said was my personal me would have needed to strike out. And Kentaro would have had to have opened to win. But I guess that's out of the question. Because Kentaro can still max out at 256. And that should do it. Close the gap.
Amazing.
Yep, and Kentaro has won both games, and he will be moving on. 7-10 doesn't matter. That's it. 2-0. Kentaro. Remember, it was 2 games score attack, but those points were enough. Both wins for Kentaro. He's moving on to the round of 8. And that is the way to close out the round of 12. Tune in next time when we start the round of 8, or also known as the quarterfinals. But until then, don't forget to destroy the like button, subscribe to all the buttons necessary. We'll see you next time. TP2 out.